everybody. My name is Simone, and welcome to Simone's Bedtime Stories. Me and my pals are getting ready to sleep, and we're going to hear a bedtime story. Hi, Daddy, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's. You ready to sleep?
Yes.
All right. Okay, go to sleep.
Hey!
Okay, I'll tell you another Tenali story. Okay. So this time, there was a lady in the town.
Okay.
So the lady, she was very, see, you can learn a lot of things, and you can have all kinds of talents, and you can have all kinds of skill sets, and you can be good at so many things. That is all fine, but you should not get that accomplishment or achievement or whatever you've done. You cannot let that get to your head. That's very important.
What do you mean by not let that get to your head?
You cannot, you cannot think that you're some, great person because you've accomplished all this, because you've, achieved this.
So just because you get a little prize doesn't mean you're the best person.
No. You might be the best person, but that pride should not, you should not start acting arrogant towards others. You should not start acting big.
Like
what is the important thing?
Just like don't brag. Like
Exactly.
You're the best
Don't
person.
brag and be what? What?
Be
what?
very humble.
Humble. So be humble. Show what? Show what?
Humility.
Humility. Exactly. So you have to be humble and humility. That's very important.
Okay.
Okay. So this lady, right? She is good and she is learned. She learned a lot of things, and she is good at having debates. She is good at having debates, and she is good at.
You mean like arguing is wood the best type of material, or brick the best type of material? So she's good at arguing which one's the best?
Exactly. She's good at arguing and making her point, saying which one is best, or communicating her argument in a nice way, and winning the argument. Right. That's what she's good at. She has learned, and she can reason. So when you want to argue successfully, you have to reason, you have to apply logic, and you have to question,
But you
certain
can't just
things.
say this is the best.
No, you
because
cannot.
it's heavy.
Exactly. Yeah.
You just need to make your point, and you have to say why this is heavy. Why?
Exactly. You have to reason. You have to reason, and you have to prove and provide reasons or evidence to say this is the best, or this is my point, or this is why I am correct, because for these reasons. So this lady, she is good. So she got good, but what happened was she lost her being humble. She lost her humility. So what she did? She thought, oh, I'm the best in this area. She got some pride, and what she did, she put a board on the wall of their home, of her home, saying that, hey, whoever can win an argument with me, can get 1,000 gold coins. So, so there were many people, they didn't like this. This lady used to be such a nice lady, and, she was good. But now, because of the success and accomplishment she had, now she's becoming bad, right? Acting all big like this, and, not being humble, acting all big and all that. So people try to go to, people try to teach her a lesson, go to win arguments with her, but nobody won. So,
She always won.
Yeah, she always won. And she started bragging and acting and all that, right? Big. So Tenali Ram wanted to, understand this. Why is she doing that? So one day he, disguised himself as a firewood seller. So he disguised himself as an old man, and took a lot of firewood, and then went very yelling, and loudly they say, hey, firewood for sale, can you buy it? Do you want firewood for sale? They walk like that in the towns. That's what they do in the villages, right? That's how they sell their stuff. So like that, this guy went to this lady's home where she has put that painting. The thing where she says,
she wrote
what did she write?
She wrote, if you win the debate with me, then you get 1,000 bags of gold coins.
1,000 gold coins. Right. So Tenali Ram went there and kept telling very loudly, firewood for sale, and this lady got so irritated and came out from her home. He came, hey, old man, what are you doing here? Why are you doing this? Okay, what do you have? She asked. I have firewood for sale. And okay, let's see. You know what? Give me the firewood. I want to buy your firewood. And this old man replied, I will give you the firewood if you can give me a handful grain. What did he say?
A handful grain?
A handful grain. So this lady thought, oh, I can give you a handful of grains. That's not a problem. I can give you a handful of grains. So Tenali again tells her, hey, you have to be careful what you're agreeing to give. You have to give me a handful grain. And this lady thinks, oh, I can give you a handful of grains. That's not a problem. Okay, give me the firewood. Hey, lady, I want to make sure you understand this. Give me a handful grain. The lady is like, oh, are you asking me? Why are you telling this to me multiple times? You know who I am? I am this learned person in this area. I am the smartest person in this area. And I've defeated so many people in debates. And so many people have, come to me, argued with me and lost. Okay? So just listen to what I say. You give me the firewood, I'll give you the handful of grains, and then you go away. Lady, you have to give me handful grain. Okay? And then I'll give you the firewood. Oh, don't ever talk to me again. Okay, and then this old guy, Tenali says, if you don't give me what I'm asking, you'll have to remove that board that you have there, and you also have to give me 1,000 gold coins. Okay? Alright, okay, the lady agrees. Okay, alright. So he gives the firewood, and then the lady goes inside and she brings a handful of grains. Right? So she brings a handful of grains, and this Tenali said, no. This is not what I asked for. I asked for a handful grain, right? That's what we agreed. What is the difference between this and the handful grain? No, I asked for handful grain. So, this lady is thinking, Tenali is cheating her. So let's go to the king. This is not correct. Why are you cheating me? You said handful grain, and I'm giving you handful of grains. That's what...
Oh, he said grain, but she said grains.
Exactly. So they both go to the king, and then, she says, she explains the whole problem. This guy came selling firewood, and I wanted to buy it, and he said, give me a handful of grain, and I'm giving handful of grains, and he's not agreeing to take it, and, this is a problem. So there, the king, the old man, Tenali is telling the king, I asked for a handful grain. That's what she agreed to give me also. So the king asked, did you agree to give handful grain? Yes, I agreed to handful grain. And here is the handful of grains. This is what I'm giving. No. You did not understand correctly. You don't know what you're talking about. I asked for a handful grain. That means one grain that I can fit in this entire hand. So give me one grain that I can fit in this entire hand. So that's what I meant by handful grain. You are giving me a handful of grains, which I don't want. I have plenty in my home anyway. That's not what I asked. So give me that, and then I'll give you this firewood. Oh, that's when this lady realized, oh my God, I completely missed that. I thought handful of grains, but this guy, asking handful grain, that means one grain that fits the entire hand. And then she agreed, she got defeated, and she didn't pay attention to what this guy was asking. And she not only removed that board from her wall, and she also gave 1,000 gold coins to Tenali. Was it a good one?
Yeah.
What did you learn from it?
That you always need to pay attention to what the other person is asking.
Pay attention to the details. Completely understand what the other person is asking.
So, but you could have said, no, I can't give you one handful grain because a grain is not so big. But you didn't understand because she just gave him a handful of grains, small grains, one handful. But Tenali was asking a grain that fills your hand.
Exactly, one grain that's handful.
Yeah, that fills your hand.
So what do you have to do?
You always need to pay attention to the details.
That's very important. So you have to pay attention to the details.
Bye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my story. And don't forget, you can always listen to more.
All right.
Bye.